Pat. I'm owner and publisher of Paranoia magazine. The original definition in Latin of paranoia happens to be heightened awareness. I think a lot of people just don't want to believe that certain things are going on. I just try to educate people sort of at a very simplistic level, at a ground level, and help them understand what is a conspiracy. It just depends upon what their tastes are, but I think for the most part, I think they'll find it fascinating. Got interested in putting together the art show through Brett Barrett, who I met a little over a year ago. We actually met at my convention that I put on, the Paranoia Con.
I'm Brett Barrett. You're at my studio, my workshop. And we're here to talk about the Paranoia, Mind Control, and Art of Suggestion art show. Ron had set up his first Paranoia convention. I met him that day, and then just synchronicity. So then when Ryan and Ron met, Ryan Campbell has been running Wonka Gallery for a couple of years. The very first show that Ryan invited me to do was all about aliens. It was called Alienation. Ron moved in, Ryan came by for a show, the two of them met, and they started kicking around the idea of doing a conspiracy art show. The more you dig into conspiracy theory, say the JFK assassination, the more you start to dig into that, the more questions you have, the less answers you get. I think for me, that's what art is about. It is pushing your consciousness, pushing the possibilities of what is happening. No one on the planet has an answer for why we're here, what we're doing, what our purpose is. Robert Preston, a New York artist, has brought in he pretty much shipped us his entire Lone Nut series. I think it's interesting to keep these people in mind because we need to figure out why this is happening. Why is this happening more frequently? Why are people doing this? Whether or not you believe anything, to be able to ponder the possibilities, I think is good. Because then you're less freaked out by any of it.
My name is Ryan Campbell. I am the owner of Wonka Gallery. I'm organizing this show with Brett Barrett and Ron Patton of Paranoia magazine. Working with Art of Framing, I met so many artists, and a lot of them I noticed they weren't doing your mainstream art. They were doing stuff a little bit more different, sculptures, and like Brett with the kinetic art. And my dad worked for the FBI all of his life, and he started in 1968, and he worked for J. Edgar Hoover. I don't know where my doubt came from, but I was always, asking questions and doubting things that he would tell me. People, they don't seem to get scared or anything, but I think it might make some people angry. And that's one reason why I really like outsider art, is because it's not necessarily, here's a pretty picture, buy this and hang this on your wall. It's here's something that makes you think. Here's something that makes you rethink about stuff that's happened,